Hereditary Grand Duchess Stephanie of Luxembourg visits a science lab in Belval. Crown Princess Mary of Denmark attends a celebration in Copenhagen. Queen Camilla of the United Kingdom hosts a reception in London. And the royal family of Spain preside over Dia de la Fiesta Nacional in Madrid. All this and much more coming up next on your Royal Daily News. Good afternoon, everyone. I hope you're doing well. My name is Alexandra, and welcome to your Royal Daily News for Friday, October 13th, 2023. In Madrid, Their Majesties, King Felipe VI and Queen Letizia of Spain, accompanied by Her Royal Highness, Princess Leonor of Asturias, presided over the solemn act of tribute to La Bandera Nacional and a military parade on the Plaza de Cánovas del Castillo on the occasion of Dia de la Fiesta Nacional on Thursday. Naturally, the princess, known as Lady Cadete Bourbon-Ortiz, wore her military uniform, khaki pants, a jacket, white shirt, black tie, a gold sash, and a red beret symbolizing her status as a cadete at the Academia General Militar in Zaragoza. Upon their arrival at Plaza de Cánovas del Castillo, escorted by the Royal Escort Squadron, Their Majesties and the princess were welcomed by the Prime Minister of Spain, Pedro Sánchez, members of the government, presidents of autonomous communities, as well as officials from the Ministry of Defense and the Interior. The ceremony began with Their Majesties and the princess receiving honors from a battalion of the Royal Guard. This was followed by the king inspecting the formation. Thereafter, the jump of the parachuting acrobatic patrol and the raising of La Bandera Nacional de España took place. This was followed with a tribute to those who gave their lives for Spain and the flight of the Águila Patrol. The ceremony ended with a military parade with more than 4,000 soldiers, 86 aircraft, 142 vehicles, and 210 horses participating. In the afternoon, Their Majesties and the princess hosted a reception inside the Comedor de Gala at Palacio Real de Madrid for military officials, distinguished guests, and members of the Spanish government. Over 2,000 guests, including Princess Leonor's fellow cadetes from the Academia General Militar, attended the reception. This morning, the king held an audience with the new Archbishop of Madrid, José Gobocano, at Palacio de la Zarzuela. In London, His Majesty, King Charles III of the United Kingdom, held an audience at Buckingham Palace with Chief Rabbi Sir Ephraim Mirvis on Thursday. During the meeting, the king and Chief Rabbi Mirvis discussed, quote, ways to support interfaith harmony in the United Kingdom and the continued hope that a path to peace can be found internationally, end quote. In the afternoon, the king hosted a reception for the winners of the 2022 and 2023 Queen Elizabeth Prize for Engineering at Buckingham Palace. Meanwhile, in Marlow, the Royal Highnesses, the Prince and Princess of Wales, visited Sports Aid at Bisham Abbey National Sports Centre to mark World Mental Health Day. For the past 3 days, the Prince and Princess carried out engagements across the United Kingdom to mark World Mental Health Day and to highlight the importance of mental well-being, particularly in young people. On Wednesday evening, Her Majesty, Queen Camilla of the United Kingdom, hosted a reception for longtime supporters, friends, and previous winners of the Forward Prizes for Poetry at Clarence House. The reception was held to celebrate the 30th anniversary of the Forward Arts Foundation and to thank them for their work to support and promote poetry in the United Kingdom. According to Buckingham Palace, the Forward Arts Foundation promotes, quote, public knowledge, understanding, and enjoyment of poetry in the United Kingdom and Ireland. The charity has committed to widening poetry's audience, honoring achievement, and supporting talent, end quote. I love poetry. In Kuala Lumpur, His Majesty, the King of Malaysia, held an audience with the newly elected Prime Minister of Thailand, Srettha Thavisin, at the Royal Palace. On Tuesday, His Majesty Sultan Hassan Al Bolkiah of Brunei, accompanied by His Royal Highness Crown Prince Billah of Brunei, His Royal Highness Prince Abdul Malik of Brunei, and His Royal Highness Prince Abdul Mateen of Brunei, welcomed the Prime Minister of Thailand to the Royal Palace of Nurul Iman in Bandar Seri Begawan. According to a press release from the Royal Court of Brunei, during Tuesday's luncheon meeting, discussions focused on cooperation in energy, food security, agriculture, fisheries, education, tourism, and health. On Thursday, in Copenhagen, Her Royal Highness Crown Princess Mary of Denmark, as chairman of the board of the Mary Foundation, accompanied by the executive manager of the Mary Foundation, Ms. Helle Ustega, attended the 50th anniversary celebrations of the Danish Union of Early Childhood and Youth Educators, held at the Teacher's House. According to a press release, the Danish Union of Early Childhood and Youth Educators works to promote, quote, the best possible conditions for pedagogues and the practice of the pedagogic profession in nurseries, kindergartens, age-integrated child care centers, out-of-school care, leisure time centers, and youth clubs, end quote. In the afternoon, the Crown Princess participated in a meeting with the Advisory Committee of the Crown Princess Mary Center at the University of Copenhagen. According to the Danish Royal Court, the committee meets twice a year to, quote, advise the Crown Princess Mary Center on partnership and development opportunities. For example, how do you combine good documentation and good care in nursing homes? How can we increase our knowledge of digital violence in the home? How do heat waves affect the humanitarian work of Danish organizations? These are the questions in some of the current research projects, which are supported by the Crown Princess Mary Center and are all carried out in collaboration with actors outside the university, end quote. On Wednesday evening, Her Majesty Queen Margrethe II of Denmark attended a concert inside the chapel at Fredensborg Slot. For the past several months, the beautiful chapel has been closed due to much-needed restorations, which included the 170-year-old organ. According to the Danish Royal Court, the palace chapel was completed in 1726. Quote, the church's organ is from 1846, but was changed back in 1960 according to the model and the fashion of the time. After the current restoration, the organ has now been returned to its original condition, end quote. Oh, I love that. Meanwhile, the Queen graces the cover of the New York Times Thursday supplement, Styles. While on holiday at Château de Gex in France, the Queen was interviewed for the famous newspaper about her participation in the Netflix film Erengard, The Art of Seduction. As you may know by now, the Queen designed the costumes and the scenography for the hit film. In the interview, Her Majesty the Queen discusses her, quote, special relationship with the decoupage technique, where clippings from magazines and books are glued together to create new and often surprising motifs, end quote. On Thursday, in Oslo, His Royal Highness Crown Prince Haakon of Norway visited Jusbus, which means law bus. Jusbus is a legal aid clinic run by students of the Faculty of Law at the University of Oslo. Jusbus provides legal aid in cases not included under the free legal aid given by the government. Everyone can receive aid from Jusbus. Jusbus provides legal aid within tenancy, labor, prison, debt, immigration, and Social Security. The law student's time is voluntary. Last evening, the Norwegian Royal Court confirmed that Her Royal Highness Crown Princess Mette-Marit of Norway will attend His Royal Highness Prince Christian of Denmark's 18th birthday gala celebrations on Sunday. For the past several weeks, the Crown Princess was on sick leave and initially was unable to confirm her attendance at the gala alongside His Royal Highness Crown Prince Haakon of Norway and Her Royal Highness Princess Ingrid Alexandra of Norway. But thankfully, the Crown Princess is feeling better and will be able to enjoy the celebrations with her family. In Colmarburg, Her Royal Highness Grand Duchess Maria-Therese of Luxembourg, as president of the Luxembourg Red Cross, held a video conference call with the newly appointed president of the International Committee of the Red Cross, Ms. Mirjana Egger, from her home office at Chateau de Berg. During the call, the Grand Duchess congratulated Ms. Egger as the new president and, quote, hoped that the excellent relations that had been established with her predecessor would continue. The two women also discussed the global deterioration of the conditions of women and their essential role in the environment, end quote. Last evening, His Royal Highness Grand Duke Henri of Luxembourg, His Royal Highness Hereditary Grand Duke Guillaume of Luxembourg, and their Royal Highnesses Prince Guillaume and Princess Sibylla of Luxembourg attended a concert at the Philharmonie Luxembourg in tribute to the late Grand Duke Jean and Grand Duchess Josephine Charlotte of Luxembourg. And finally, in Belval, Her Royal Highness Hereditary Grand Duchess Stephanie of Luxembourg, as patron, visited the Luxembourg Center for Systems Biomedicine on the occasion of the 10th anniversary of Science Teens Lab. According to the Cour Grand Ducal, the Science Teens Lab, quote, prepares Luxembourg high school students for higher science courses thanks in particular to practical training provided in 4 disciplines: biology, mathematics, computer science, and physics, end quote. Well, this is wonderful, wonderful news. According to Dutch journalist Mr. Rick Evers, Her Royal Highness Princess Catharina Amalia, Princess of Oranje, will attend His Royal Highness Prince Christian of Denmark's birthday extravaganza on Sunday, October 15th. At this time, it is unknown if the princess will be accompanied by their Majesties King Willem-Alexander and Queen Maxima of the Netherlands. If the princess attends the gala solo, I am going to assume that she will be partnered up with Her Royal Highness Princess Elizabeth of Belgium, Duchess of Brabant, who is also confirmed to attend without her parents. Yay, this is so great. This is going to be a fun, fun event. And there you have it. Thank you all so much for joining me this afternoon. I will be back tomorrow on Saturday, October 14th. I don't know. Summer's almost here where I live, and the surf has been amazing, and the weather has been fantastic. And if the weather's great tomorrow and the surf is great tomorrow, I'm going surfing. But I will definitely be back on Sunday, October 15th, for His Royal Highness Prince Christian of Denmark's birthday extravaganza, and it's going to be a fun day. So, with that being said, I wish you all a wonderful weekend and happy Friday. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you won't miss a thing. Okay, again, have a wonderful afternoon, everyone, and I will see you all soon. Bye-bye.